Okay, now I want to share something with you about the mindset that we need to have to really be able to handle and close premium clients. And I will put the most important skills that we need to work on to be ready, to be able to talk with these people, to be able to think about these people, to think about the messaging that they are resonating, and then be ready when they are reaching us to hop on that call to sell them the service that we are providing. Because yes, we can write with ChatGPT, but as you can see, if chat is running our business, who is going to be on that sales call? So by the creating all these posts, we are putting our vulnerability on not being visible, not being good enough, what I will tell, how I'm thinking. We are growing through the process, so we are ready to close that client on the call. The skills, the really priority skills that we really need to advance are definitely focus, sharp focus. What's important, what is not important. Because, in the same way, how we are leading our current business, our current clients, we need to put like what is important, what is not important. If everything is important and everything is urgent, something is wrong, because it can there is no situation that every day it can be everything important and everything urgent. We are doing something wrong, and we need to question like, okay, am I allowing my insecurities to put me in the place that like every client is calling me, messaging me, emailing me, and I'm writing immediately back to them just because I'm insecure what will happen if they are waiting for a few hours, if they are waiting for the next day. That is a thing, because if you are not able to focus on the real important things, you're dividing your focus, you're losing your energy, you are not productive. And definitely, if you're just like devastating yourself by all these things that are coming in your way, and you're just like immediately kind of like headless chicken, like doing this call, doing this email, constantly emailing, we are missing the full and bigger picture. So we constantly need to bring ourselves to the focus. And as we know how many distractions on daily basis we have, and that is technology, like technology is here to distract us, and we really need to advance our mindset, our emotions, our capacity to really think like, hey, this is distraction for me. Let's bring to the focus. And if your focus is to get high paying SEO clients, let's focus on that. If your focus is to be ready in the future to get high paying SEO clients, then focus is to optimizing the time and energy and workload that you are currently doing with the current clients. Because if you don't have time to finish all the things that you have with the current clients, what you think that you will be able to get a new client? Of course, like nervous system will not allow you to destroy yourself. And then high paying SEO clients will not come because you are not even having the time to think about really their pains, their value, how to share that in the LinkedIn post, to read that LinkedIn post 10 times loud, just like seeing if I'm talking with this my ideal client. Don't want to talk with my SEO friends, SEO community, all the clients that are not my ideal. I want to work only with this premium ideal clients. But we need to reshape our thinking. Focus, constantly bringing ourselves to focus. Myself, like I see myself sometimes. I'm like more than 1 hour on Instagram, just like scrolling these reels and these kinds of things. But like I'm helping ourselves. Okay, come to the focus, come to the priority. If I'm doing like everything that is my priority for day, okay, after afternoon I will have time for all these distractions and like whatever I have. Focus. Another skill that is very crucial for premium SEO freelancers who are really working, who want to work with the premium clients, are the decision process. Decision process for invoicing, decision process for sending the SEO report, SEO strategy, for the email. If you catch yourself reading your client email 10 times and then responding to that email, and then you're constantly reading and then you're procrastinating that email we need to do something about that because it's just not efficient to constantly read that email, go through what you answered, like, and constantly bring something, like it's not good enough. What if they ask me something? Oh, I will lose the job, I will lose this. We need to speed up decision making so we can grow. As your business will grow in the pace that you are comfortable making fast decisions. And when I say like fast decisions, we need to put like what are the decisions are important, what is not important. We can't think about all decisions like like for 10 days, for 5 days, delaying, because what you're doing with the delaying, you're constantly overwhelming yourself more and more and more. We constantly need to clear our thoughts, our tasks on daily basis, ready, because we want to increase our capacity, our energy to deal with the current clients. Because if we are not having the capacity to deal with the current clients, with the current obligations, the new clients will not come. Or even they are coming, it will be disaster. And it will be better they didn't come. And then we are thinking, oh, we are not ready for the new clients. No, we just need to start working differently to be able to get and be ready for these clients. So always think, is this important? Like when you are paying the bills, go there, pay bills in 5 minutes. The next task. I'm constantly, like writing the current tasks. If I have another paper, we constantly writing the task, what I need to do, what I need to finish, and just like going, not with anxiety, like, but with a stable thing. Okay, what is the most important thing I need to do? What is the urgent thing I need to do? And then the rest of the paying bills, clients, invoicing things, like whatever, like it's not. Also use the scheduling option in the email, like for example, in afternoon when I'm preparing some emails for my clients, I'm scheduling that, like send that tomorrow, like that is, I know that I finished, but it's like 6 p.m. I don't want to send that now. I want to send it like this the next morning. Scheduling emails in the Gmail, perfect option. Perfect. So use that. Boundaries, big topic. But we grew up with no boundaries, and we don't know how to even like put ourselves like in the authority, like, hey, like we are the same here. And with the clients, if the client is saying like, can you hop on the call now to today, like we can't say constantly yes, because we are showing them what they can do to us. If we are training them to all email be answered in the right next hour or 2 or 3, and you are handling like 10 plus clients, it's not possible. Basically, you're just like a machine, you are doing something, but you are missing the opportunity for your biggest growth for your next client. So we really need to see and analyze where I don't have the boundaries. Like, uh, I'm accepting all the calls in the morning? My phone is always on the silence. My Viber and WhatsApp is notifications are turned off. If I have time and energy to answer, I will go there. If I'm focusing on my work, on scheduling the calls, or like writing LinkedIn's, doing the work for my clients, like I'm not answering to my mom, to my dad, to my brother, like, and just like they're checking, hey, what you are doing. I'm not doing anything for you. Like we want something that want not average people want. And to be able to do that, we can't behave as the average people. Average people have all notification turned on, all the WhatsApp, Viber, phone turned on. That we can't divide and like give that energy to people who are just like checking something. When I finish my priority, then I will go there. Especially family reasons, like they always have something. Oh, do you know something? What she did, like this toxic, like we just like can't do that anymore. Like we really need to think. I want to achieve something big, like, and we are all dreaming here about earning money, which is like at least, like above and beyond 10K per month. We want to have 3 to 4 5 clients paying us 2,000, like we want nice amount of money. Average people around us, they are not earning that money. They are not creating their business. They are working for somebody else. They don't need this creative energy. And I'm checking if I'm recording this or I'm talking to myself. We really need to pay attention that like we are not like others. We need this creative energy for ourselves, for our business, for our clients, to find a new client, to optimize the current schedule. So we can't go and be there for all notifications and like all people who are calling us. The text messages, okay, my friend is calling you on coffee. That is not urgent. Like once I finish like all my things, I will text like, hey, I'm able after 5. Because if we constantly jump, like to who everybody is calling us, of course that in the end of the day we are going to be tired, exhausted. We will not finish the most important things, the most urgent things. We are constantly in the anxious or having like so many tasks, and like we are not sleeping where we are waking up very early. We have so many tasks on today, like, and we are handling so much obligations and like these conversations that are not leading us to our dreams. So we need to, like analyze, hey, is this helping me or it's not helping me? Okay. And then, so the skills, focus, the speed of making decisions. Of course, that I will not even like mention the importance of how you are communicating, like how you are presenting things, how you're communicating in the emails. Is it confident? Is it not? Because whenever our clients are seeing that we are not comfortable, they are not going to be safe with us. So we really need to improve this confidence, like by us, confidence that we have, because once we are on these sales calls with these premium clients, we will not be able to close them, and we will be so insecure. We will be triggered on every question that they are telling us, like, and it will be, they are going to not feel the safe for us. And then, like it's a big glitch. And definitely, like the last skills that I am seeing that we really need to work on is constantly thinking about impact and value. That is the most important for our client, for our business. That is something that we haven't developed because usually we were working for the company, so we will constantly thinking whatever is coming to our way. But to really build our consultancy, to get really be able to think on the advanced level and like what is the most valuable thing for my client to work on, I really need to develop that by thinking what is also the most important thing for my own consultancy. Because that is our brain, like the same skills that we are developing for our business will be applicable for the clients. So you can start from every side that you want, from the client or but we need to develop both sides, because if we are just like developing client side and we are not developing our consultancy, it's a glitch. It will be a huge gap in our skills and we will not be able to close premium clients. And then, constantly investing ourselves in ourselves, like thinking, okay, what I need, like what kind of skills I'm missing, like constantly working on our soft skills. Usually, I see people are stuck with constantly doing the SEO courses. Like I am, if you are seeing, okay, for the premium client, I don't have content skills or like, I don't know, whatever, backlinking skills or like any other tracking skills or something like that. If it's premium client, okay, I will learn that skill. But if it's a cheap client who is just like paying me few hundred euros, it's not going to work, because we can't spend our time and energy on everything. We really need to pay attention to that low amount of energy that we are having with the technology that we are living with. We constantly need to bring ourselves, okay, what is my priority? What is my focus? What about my decision process? What about my communication process? What about my boundaries? What about the impact value for my clients and for my business? And constantly asking myself. Every day I'm starting with my journaling, constantly thinking about decisions, what is leading me to the next level, where I want to go regarding my values, more time, more freedom, more time for myself, for my partner, for my family. So constantly thinking, okay, those are the values. This is where I want to go, what I need to change today. And small things, small things, small things. We have 365 days in the year. change one thing per day, but we need to change something because the goals that we want to achieve is not going to come in this way. We achieve this by the past experience, but to go to the next experience that we don't have, we need to fulfill the skills that I just mentioned. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the next episode.